Alright, YouTube, we are leaving Butte and feeling good about leaving Butte. Got in here last night after riding 100 miles in the rain. We were cold, wet, miserable. We went in and ate a huge meal. It was delicious. And then when I came back out, the bike wouldn't start. And so we decided it must have wet wiring, but it was still pouring rain. So I walked across the street, long story short, went across the street to CarQuest and was talking to the guy there, trying to determine if I had the tools on his shelf to dry stuff out. And at first I thought maybe I'd buy a tarp and wrap it up, and he suggested that he would call the owner, which he did, and the owner let me put the bike in the back of CarQuest's building for the night, and we went up to the street to a hotel. They were rude, but CarQuest was not, and those guys were extremely helpful. I went back down first thing this morning and spent the whole morning tearing the bike apart, taking all the wiring apart, making sure each one was dry. Bought a heat gun and dried out the wires, and finally got it back together, and it is running, as you can see. So excited. Well, there were more than a moment when we were certain we were going to have to rent a U-Haul and head home. Look at that galaxy. Whoa, that's pretty. About a 64, I think. That's beautiful. So here's the guys at CarQuest Auto Parts. They rock. Here on Harrison. You can always go back and look at my Instagram if you really want to know where they're at, because I posted a little shout out to them there. But anyway, we're back and running. We're going to head down to Yellowstone. We don't know if we've got enough time to see everything. Eventually on this trip we may end up in a U-Haul with the bikes in the back, trying to make it home faster than we might with the bikes. I mean, we can make it home the same route with the bikes, but it might be a little more comfortable in a pickup truck with a trailer. We don't know yet. Time will tell. In the meantime, we're going to see if we can get out of here, and my clock's wrong. It's about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are headed for Yellowstone. Probably find some place to camp tonight and then go through the park in the morning. It's my hope that we can also get down to see the Grand Tetons, and then we'll start east and head home. Oh, and did I mention? I didn't mention. I broke my GoPro. So, don't tell my wife, but I had to buy another one. Yep. Because what would be the point of this whole trip if I couldn't even record it, man? Actually, we would still have fun if I didn't get a GoPro. But you guys wouldn't see the fun that we had, so you're welcome. And I'll send you an address and you can send me the money to reimburse you. Just kidding. Just kidding. We were not impressed with Butte. Maybe if we had gotten here under different circumstances, we would have been. But other than the folks at CarQuest, everybody else was kind of not that wonderful and awesome. So, and it was extremely expensive here. But maybe that's normal out here. I don't know. But away we go. I mean, Butte's pretty, don't get me wrong. Thankfully, I broke down in town and not out in the middle of the country. Oh, that would have been miserable. There's a magpie. That's so cool. Beautiful bird. I guess we shouldn't have let this old boy in front of us. Oh well. We're not in a hurry. We just want to get it. We just want to get to camp before it's dark. There, he's turning. Okay, as soon as we make it around this, it'll straighten out and then turn hard right and be a U-turn.